Hey everyone, it's Leanne DeSanto and I'm here with Miss Shiloh, taking a break under our little tree here. And today's lesson from Shiloh is about the fundamentals. Okay, so she got me thinking about this today and thinking about just her little easy life as a dog. And she's happy if she gets some ball time and gets some good food and gets to sleep on my bed sometimes. And I just got to thinking about us and, what are fundamentals for us, right, as humans? Sometimes we think things have to be really hard and we think we have to know a lot and go into this like big complicated thing, when sometimes it's just really knowing what your fundamentals are, knowing what the basics are for you. So what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you more productive. So she got me thinking about this, and when I speak about this to different groups I speak to, I think I oftentimes bring up the story of John Wooden. I just love his story. UCLA basketball coach, winningest basketball coach, and he was just this amazing man, all about character, all about really teaching his men about the fundamentals. And my favorite story is when I heard the story of the first thing that he taught his men. The first thing he taught them is how to put their socks on. And imagine what that must have been like, right? It's these big old guys and first meeting, and he's like, all right, we're not going to learn about the three-pointer. We're going to learn how to put our socks on. But I love that because he understood that if they had a wrinkle, even the littlest wrinkle, it might lead to a blister, which might lead to lost practice or game time. So he knew that this was a really important thing to focus on. So I want to ask you, what are your socks? But more importantly, what are your wrinkles? What are the wrinkles that might come up in your day that might take you off your game, that might slow you down? For me, I know a wrinkle is being late. I hate being late. I just hate being late. That's my thing. And it just gets me anxious. I get stressed out. I feel it's disrespectful. So when I have an appointment or something I need to get to, it's real important for me that I'm on time. Now, sometimes things are going to come up inside of your control, but for the most part, I set my day up so I'm conscious of time and that I'm not late. Also, for me, a wrinkle is if I get over hungry. If I get too hungry, I get the food crabbies, and then my blood sugar gets all crazy, and for me, I don't feel well. So think about what that is for you. And it can be something so basic, not getting enough water, not getting enough sleep. Oftentimes, it's those basic things that we take for granted that can send us down a spiral in the wrong direction. So today, ask yourself that. What are the wrinkles that might come up in my day, and how do I stay ahead of it? How do I stay ahead of what that might be? Planning my meals, planning my time, planning my sleep, planning my intentions for the day, being in gratitude. How do I lead with kindness? So it can be just those simple things that we take for granted. When I had my fitness studio and people would come in and talk about their goals, it'd be like these big, do I need to go on a juice fast, or do I need to practice and compete in a marathon? Do I, I'd get these big lofty goals, which are fantastic, but I'd just ask them the simple questions. Tell me how much water you're drinking in the day. Oh, well, I already know that. And I didn't know I should be doing that. Or, how much sleep you're getting. Well, I already know I need to get more sleep. So these are the things that I would hear over and over again, right? And I'd be like, okay, we can't even talk about training for a marathon unless we talk about these fundamentals. So Shiloh got me thinking about that today, and I just wanted to share that with you. And so think about what that is for you today. What are your fundamentals? Back to the John Wooden metaphor of, what is a wrinkle for you, and how do you stay ahead of that so you can be, happier and more productive and make more money and have and foster more deep and connected relationships and have a greater a sense of well-being and health. Think about what that is. And once you know that, it becomes really in your consciousness and in your awareness, then you can make those shifts. And don't take for granted those little things, those small little things that we already know we should be doing, but we're not doing. Don't take that for granted, because those are really the gems and the diamonds. So this is Leanne DeSanto. I hope you enjoyed this message, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.